I was the referee with the device because. Hey, my name is Brent here on Cloudy of the Chance of Meeples. Today on the channel, we're going to be diving into the Chronicles of Crime universe through Kids Chronicles, a kid's version of the wildly popular game Chronicles of Crime. A scan and play technology type game where we'll be scanning QR codes on different cards and different items and asking different people about different items and about different people and solving 5 little mysteries in one giant overarching story. So this is the quest for the Moonstones. It's Kids Chronicles. Final forecast coming up. First, cue the thunder. So the radar overview for Kids Chronicles, Quest for the Moonstones, looks like this. This is a game in which you'll be scanning different locations on a map, as well as different characters, as well as a whole bunch of different cards. And then you will be using this app. So this is the app, and it's, let's just go back to this main page here. Here we go, the main menu, yes. Okay, here we go. So the radar overview for Kids Chronicles, Quest for the Moonstones. It looks like this. As you see, you get a main board with a whole bunch of different slots to put different cards, as well as a bunch of question marks. This will be for putting different items that you don't know about. You'll go to different locations, scanning these QR codes, and you'll be using this Kids Chronicle app, free app from Lucky Duck Kids or Lucky Duck Games. And let's just show you how exactly this works. So there's a tutorial, and then there's 5 different scenarios, which will tell one long overarching story. So let's just go to the scenario 1 or the tutorial. I'll turn it up, and I'll start like this. I won't show too much of the tutorial, but just want to show you how exactly it works. It's got some light background music. It says, "Welcome to Chronicle Kids, the quest for the Moonstones. Do you want to become apprentice magicians?" Of course, you would say yes. Has a diary button. You'll use the summer side of the board, and you will then be in Merlin's tower to start. It'll keep going. You can look around, and this will show kind of how it goes. So it'll move into this like virtual reality VR section, and then you will just move around and you'll look. Oh, look, there's Merlin. We'll keep looking. You only have a number of seconds. Oh, there's a staff. Only have a few seconds to look around in each scene, but you can go back and look again to see if you missed anything. So as this is going, I'll put the app down. At that point, then you would find Merlin as well as the object. So here we go. Let's find Merlin. Got a whole cast of characters here. There you go, Merlin, and he is in the tower. So you would put him beside the tower, and the other thing you found, or we found, was Merlin's staff. So let's quickly just find Merlin's staff here. There it is, and you would put this in your treasure bag. It will go on the bottom. At that point, you can then talk to. It says, "Have you spotted a character in the object?" Yes, we can. There we go. At that point, we can talk to Merlin. So we would just go down to the QR code, tap and hold, and right away you're now speaking with Merlin. So then you would just, I'm not going to show you exactly what he's saying. You can find that out for yourself. But you would go through there, and you are trying to find this moon cat. So you could also ask Merlin, since we're currently speaking with Merlin, you could ask him about this staff. Here we go. So where am I here? So hold that up. Oh, it's my old magician staff. It's not very powerful, but it must have a little magic left in it. I use it to dust with me from time to time. Take it if you like. So then you can leave. Let's say we want to go up to the lake. Are you sure you want to stop and move to the lake? We'd say yes. And then we're looking for this moon cat. So here we go. Oh, there's another character. Anything else? Look around the lake. Some berries. Oh, it looks like a lantern. So then you'd pull out the lantern as well as the little fisherman here, and you would put him by the lake as well. And then you can talk to him about Merlin, you can talk to him about the staff, you can just ask him kind of whatever you have. So in this case, it would be the lantern, the lamp, or the lantern, the staff, as well as Merlin. And then you could just continue to go through the story. It says, did you see that person and a useful object? And then it just walks you through it. So that's in a nutshell how to play this. As mentioned, there are 5 different scenarios in the game. You'll be looking for these moonstones, and as you find them throughout the game, you'll be putting them aside. You'll use them in your final mission. So that is Kids Chronicles, Quest for the Moonstones. Let's check out the final forecast. So the final forecast for Kids Chronicles, the Quest for the Moonstones. I'll say this right off the bat. Going into this, I was expecting more of an unlock kids type experience. I was expecting more puzzles, more riddles, and what I got was more of a little linear story, fairy tale story adventure in which you're collecting these 4 different moonstones. You're using them at the end to, defeat some, big bad guy. He's not a big bad guy, but like one boss, I guess you would say, if you're going with the whole dungeon crawl or you're going with the whole fantasy theme. This is dripping with fantasy theme, not necessarily something that I enjoy all that much, but it's got all the characters. It's got the bard as well as a dragon, an oracle, princess, a prince, king, queen, empress, and it's got all the traditional fantasy themed characters in this. My kids, when I showed them this and I opened it up and I set it up, my son right away knew, QR codes. We scan stuff at school and this and that. My daughter didn't really know what exactly those were, but after we downloaded the app and we started scanning a couple cards, she figured out, how they work. It was pretty much, I was the referee with the device because they both wanted to scan the cards and they both wanted to do this. Let's ask this person this and this person that, and so I kind of was like the referee or the mediator in the whole thing, and I enjoyed that. Not necessarily doing the referee thing, but I enjoyed kind of leading the discussion and kind of like showing them where to go in the story. I will say this: there wasn't as many. How do I say this? Maybe we just picked the right location to go to every time, but it wasn't like, oh, we'll go to this location. Oh, we don't have that. We need to go check this out. It's kind of like we just maybe lucked out and picked which location to go to in which order. And so we didn't have to do tons and tons of problem solving. Like I said, I thought this would be more like the unlock. There was one case, I don't remember which one it was, but you had to collect 4 different items that were stolen, and then you had to kind of solve a little riddle. You had to be more attentive of the objects that you're collecting. And I really like that, and I wish there would have been more of that in this system or in these cases. Overall, it was fun. I did enjoy it. I had a great time with having dad time with my kids and them coming up with all sorts of solutions as to why this person could be in the story in this way, or this person could be the bad guy in this way. But overall, I enjoyed it. I wouldn't be like, this is amazing. I think it's pretty easy. It says 7+, and I think that's pretty accurate. So if you are a fan of, story-driven, fairy tale-esque stories with some little bit of problem solving, I would say check out Chronicles of Crime. If you're looking for more of the unlock, like just straight riddles, puzzles, maybe you don't like the whole technology integrating with your board game stuff, then maybe shy away from this one. But overall, I enjoyed it. My kids enjoyed it. I'm going to give it a 70% chance of meeples for Chronicles of Crime, Quest for the Moonstones. My name is Brent. Check us out on Facebook, Cloudy with a Chance of Meeples. Remember, grab your umbrella. The forecast is cloudy with a chance of meeples.